everyone, what is up? My name is Marshall, and today we are going to episode number 17 of the Hoffenheim career mode, and I'm really excited to get this one underway. We've got just a few more games left in the season. We're almost right exactly where we are in real life, so I kind of like that aspect of this series. It's been kind of almost just right behind where we are in real life, and I say we're going to overtake it, but we probably never are. Depending on how much I upload in the next few days. But as you can see, we're doing very well in second place. We are only 4 points off of Bayern Munich on the top, and we just beat them. Schalke are behind us on goal difference. Leverkusen are behind us by 6 points, and the 5th place team, Köln, who we play first in this episode, are a full 13 points behind us. So I don't think there's going to be any catching up for them. In fact, I think it's just about, if we beat them in this game, it will be mathematically impossible for us to finish outside of the top 4. So we need a good victory away at Köln, and after that, I believe we'll take on Eintracht Frankfurt. We have a full strength team. We have, of course, all 50 sliders. I just like to show those every episode to prove that I am not cheating or modifying the game at all. There we go, all 50, and let's get into the game with our first team. Fedor Smolov finds a pass to Wagner. Can he turn his man? Yes, he can. Sandro Wagner in the box. Good save from Timo Horn. First chance of the match. Rudy finds Fedor Smolov. He's in the box. Fedor Smolov. He cuts it back with the fake shot. And can he have a shot? Yes, he can. Oh, it's bending. Great header forward from Sula into Wagner. And that might be a straight red. He goes straight up the back. And it's going to be a red card. That's the cutscene for a straight red. That's just a terrible tackle. The tackling engine this year in FIFA for defending is just so weird. There's just no need to make that tackle. There's nothing on, and he just takes him out from the back. That's a red card. It has to be. But it's just there's no reason to make that tackle. Now they have to take off a striker, and they could really be screwed. We're going to ultra attacking, and we're going to take this free kick with Rudy. He hit the post against Ingolstadt. We're going to give him 2 bars of power. Oh, dear. Forsberg finds Fedor Smolov. He's in the box. Fedor over to Forsberg on the turn. Has a shot. Timo Horn makes the good save. Forsberg whips it over the top for Wagner. What a pass! And what a goal from the big man, Sandro Wagner. I love playing with him up top. Even though he's not an agile player and sometimes he has a bad game, he is so clinical and he's so good at finishing. And a lot of strikers, that's something that they lack. What a ball from Forsberg. Brings it down, and it's a perfect finish. No way Horn is getting anywhere near that. And we are 1-0 up, finally, after all of our domination in this first half. Great tackle from Forsberg, high up the field. Emil Forsberg, will he have a shot from distance? And it goes just wide. Visor. Out wide for Kajerbek. Pavel. On, crossing it in. That's a good ball. Smolov is underneath it. And we're 2-0 up. Good goal from the Russian former Krasnodar player. He is good at everything. I'm telling you guys, try picking him up. He's not that, he was not that cheap, but he's just such a good player all around for any team. He could be a backup in a good team like Chelsea or Bayern Munich, and he could be a starter for a mid-table team and take them to the top, just like we are. We're outclassing a 10-man side, albeit, but we're outclassing Köln 2-0, and that should be game done and dusted. Trevel. Good play over to Modeste. Oh, they've scored. That's really embarrassing. Straight off of kickoff. The former Hoffenheim player, Anthony Modeste, gets it in. The substitutions that we just made weren't on the same wavelength at all. Rupp in the middle. Amiri nowhere to be found. And Modeste scores. That's really embarrassing, because that's like their first shot on target the whole match. Oh, second shot on target the whole match. And we've let our clean sheet slip in a game that we just showed we were totally dominating. Amiri finds Ut. Ut getting around the outside. Mark Ut cuts it back for Amiri. It's 3-0. Or 3-1, unfortunately. I wanted it to be 3-0, but it's 3-1. We get our 2-goal lead restored. And it's a good bit of play here from Mark Ut to square it to Amiri. Great run, and good finish on the Timo Horn's near post. He should have done a lot better, but to be fair, it was at very close range. Nani Mamiri, that is his 3rd goal of the season. Might have expected a little bit better, but we have another chance. Rupp squares that over to Amiri. It's a good save from Kuln. He didn't quite, or from Timo Horn, not Kuln. He didn't quite hit. I can't speak. Share across to Smolov. Vote in the box. Votes. Good save from Horn. Following that corner kick, and we get one last opportunity before this match ends for Kuln, and it's straight at Horn. But we have been by far the better team in this match, and I think we absolutely deserve this win. There we can check on the full match stats, and let's see. Yep, that definitely proves, that tells the whole story. We were the dominant team. Radanovic, I think it was. Who was it? Radovanovic really screwed them over. And we win, and now we have secured our Champions League spot. So very, very happy about that. And now let's get on to the Eintracht Frankfurt game. And so guys, in this match against Eintracht Frankfurt, I thought we could probably rotate our team up just a little bit, because they are just above the relegation zone, just above the playoff spot. I think they're in 15th, but we can check on the table in a few minutes, and I thought this was a good chance since we've already locked down continental competition, and we're probably not going to win the title. Basically, there's no pressure. But as you can see, I've rotated it just a little bit. We've put in Beck, Schwegler, Demirbay, Ux, and so I've put some of the fringe players on the bench as well, so we can maybe put them in at halftime if we have a good opening portion of this match. And yeah, Eintracht Frankfurt had a good start to the season, but then they entered their free fall from like 3rd. I think they were as high as 3rd, and now they're in 12th. So it has been a very poor last few months for Niko Kovac's side. But as you can see, they have a lot of talent in their team. Achipka, Tammy Abraham's a former Hoffenheim player. Mark Stendera, Marco Fabian has been their best player all season. Timothy Chandler, the American. This is a decent Bundesliga side, but we should definitely be beating them. Come on, Hoffenheim. Let's pick up 3 points. Seferovic, the Swiss international, gets past one and plays in Mascarell. And it's a last-ditch challenge from Bicakcic that saves us from going 1-0 down. Oh, wow, what a goal. Good finish from, was that Milivojevic? Not Milivojevic. He plays for Crystal Palace. What a goal. I wasn't even thinking there. I just was spacing out. That's a great finish from outside of the 18-yard box. Medojevic. Never heard of him before. Well, he's just put his name on the map by scoring a wonder goal to put us 1-0 down. Marco Fabian. Oh no, plays this one across the Stendera, and it's a good save from Baumann. Rudy. Ugh, what a tackle from Marco Russ. He's been everywhere. But now it's Schwegler. Pressured by Russ. Passes it back to Wagner. What an effort. Just over the top of the bar. And I'm telling you guys, Marco Russ and the Eintracht defense have just shut us down every single time today, and we've been reduced to efforts from outside of the 18-yard box that aren't troubling Lukas Szordecki in goal. Smolov. Can he slip through Wagner? Yes, he can. Sandro's through. Sandro Wagner. Oh, how does he not score? He's got to score. Sandro Wagner. He should not be missing that chance. What a ball from Smolov. And that was the time that we finally had broken down the defense, but the Finnish shot stopper for Eintracht Frankfurt came up big. Makoto Asebe. Marco Fabian. Running down this right-hand side. Cuts it back. That's a good cross in for Alex Meyer, and he gets the goal. And us on auto attack wasn't quite working. For some reason, whenever they score, I always pause to like go do something. I'll put on... Oops, I forgot he was in this game. We'll put on Visor. Let's take a look at that goal. They were on auto attack, obviously, so we were having trouble getting people back. Grilic was turned... Oh, what a goal. Grilic was turned on the wing by Marco Fabian, and then he just whips in a perfect ball. Alex Meyer with a diving header, perfect technique into the bottom right-hand corner, and that's a perfect goal. I'm fine with it. Alex Meyer, the hero of Eintracht Frankfurt, once again coming up big to ensure that they will beat us at home, even. And it seems to be a pattern that we can really beat the big teams, but when it comes, the littler the team, the worse we are. Maybe that's just because of the element of rotation, I'm not sure. But we really should have won this game today. and we got outclassed by Eintracht. Well, that's game over, guys. We lose 2-0 at home to Eintracht Frankfurt. And, yeah, they were the better team today. A wonder goal from Medojevic in the early stages of the match. A crucial miss from Wagner. And then, in the end, Alex Meyer ended up putting the game to bed. I think if Wagner would have scored, we probably would have gotten a draw, but it wasn't the most fun game to play. And I think their winning it is a fair result. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Schalke still have not played their game, and if they win it, they will go ahead of us. We are now 5 points behind Bayern Munich. And, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all again next time.